So really Swindon are going to play, well, almost, what can we say? It feels almost like it's going to be 3-2-5, Marcus, or something like that at this point. So I feel a little bit sorry for Curtin, given his cross came in and he helped Swindon get the goal back through the own goal. But there we go. That's a very kind of offensive substitution, shall we say, in the attacking sense.
Before they take on that second half.
So here's the first real involvement then for Amin out on the left, who starts to move in field. He's trying to curl a pass in towards Smith, then gets to go back early, I suppose. So Doncaster 0, Wimbledon 1 there with Reece off. Here's Amin, breaks down the left, little sidestep, gets him away from Halliday, moves towards the penalty area, still going here Amin, and Amin is hustled by Halliday in the end, and he's got a corner. Well, I can't say I'm entirely convinced that that's right, but never mind, on with the show.
And no disrespect to Kirkman, but you don't get that side.
Freckleton seeing plenty of the ball here. Now Amin can run towards the box because Halliday, the fullback, staying inside. Amin looks up, shoots, and it takes a slight deflection, I think, off the head of Byrne and through to the goalkeeper.
You do love that kind of youthful spirit and optimism in Amin's place. He's clearly been asked to come on and take people on and create something and do something. He certainly has been the most involved player since he came on as well. So having slow. So will the Halliday long throw cause chaos again? It's right into the heart of the box. It bounces awkwardly, and it is deja vu with Kavanagh tucking in the third long throw in a row to complete his hat-trick in a style that is startlingly familiar and profound. Cannot be taking that kindly, and rightly so. I mean, it's ideal for them, and then they fancy themselves to deal with the last 45. But let's see. Amin is part of hopefully getting back to that.
Gets away from Halliday with comfort, still going inside the penalty area. Amin here, his pass just can't quite find Kilkenny in the end, and this drops to Glatzel on the... We'll get there, Freckleton. Now, out to Amin on halfway. Patterson's with him. Amin just rolls this forward. Nichols is to go backwards. Now Swindon get it deep. They cross into the box. Halliday will get that away, and that's a needless foul really from Amin on Halliday, who just sort of headed the ball away, and it was a bit sort of high, bit wild. Naivete, shall we say. Swindon 1, Bradford 3.
Why not? Today that's earned them 3 goals. You look at that at the end of the season, and you're winning the league, or you're getting promoted by 3 points. We know how tight it is at the top of this league, and that's the decisive one. So
Amin playing a 1-2 with Nichols. Here's Amin down the left-hand side. Looks up, tries to get the cross in. Halliday does some work with his feet. Still attacking with Kilkenny. Right curls in a ball which is quite tasty in towards the back post. It's a little heavy, but it finds Amin here. Amin tried to cut inside Halliday, and in the end Amin is well defended by Halliday, who just uses his...
Am I able to compete at this level? So far, what we've seen, absolutely.
5 additional first half minutes played here. Nickel, the advantage, sitting it almost feels consciously deeper. Amin's out on the left here, but he's got Patterson to deal with before Halliday. Amin takes a touch, then shows a bit of skill, then floats across deep into the box. Smith is looking for it. Bradford headed away in the edge of the 6-yard area through Critchlow, with them going to be fed to Amin yet again. What a surprise it is. Amin's got time. Kilkenny turns. About 25 yards out, lays it off to Amin. Halliday's tight to him. Amin puts it through his legs this time, but Patterson is able to cover. Amin blocks the clearance on the edge of the box, but they can't find Kavanagh. We will get Scottish geography, which is what everyone's worried about.
I know.
Here's Amin playing it forward to Smith. This might break for Glatzel and Critch.
Let's put it that way.
We will draw the veil thus forward. There's a lovely pass out to Amin. Amin versus Halliday resumes. Amin takes a little touch, fools him, curls a nice cross in towards Smith. Smith goes for it, but it's headed away. Here's the omnipotent Swindon out to the right. Clark's going to shoot from long range. Comes to Shimanga, who side foots it in, and that's a goal back before half-time that Swindon wanted. The informed Shimanga pops up at the back post, slides in the cross shot. It's Swindon 2, Bradford 3.
You can't play back 2 unless Holloway's innovating the game one game at a time. But
yeah, well, you've just almost got in a... Wow, that's hacked away by the Bradford defence. And not there at times. Right, to Amin. Amin looks to take on.
It's right. It's funny.
Aradimola. Now Amin again. Bradford just all sitting deep here. Right puts a cross in. Wesley was middle. In Shimanga, Wesley and Smith. So you can kind of say 5 up. This is how Bradford has scored all 3 of their goals. Swindon win first contact in the box, then that's an untidy challenge by Amin on the edge.
Find his position, because Swindon haven't been playing all too long either, but we know he's good with his
ball of the afternoon, and he can't work on the left-hand side, and Amin comes away with the ball here and starts to stride forward, pokes a good pass into space into that Bradford penalty box. Swindon with Amin wide on the right-hand side. He's not been able to get into the game the way he did in the left. That's a nice ball forward. Cottrell's popped up late in the box, tries to cross from the right-hand side. Bradford blocked through Kayla.
Corner kick for Swindon.
Here's Amin, edge of the penalty area, plays just to right, looks to get it back towards Amin. Amin's got a chance to shoot here! Oh, fine tip over from Walker, it was on target.
There off the short free kick, a well hit shot with his left foot, but Walker has the range, he has the size, and
Cottrell, as Manchester City go 4-2 up in Paris. Amin, that's quite a clever ball in behind the defenders. Glatzel had some rare space to run on. Smith tries to hold it up. Finds Shimanga. Worked out towards the left-hand side. Amin floats it into the box. Smith's got turn to shoot and get the equaliser. 3-3. Just as Marcus predicted. Smith calmly finishing with the left foot. His second goal in just 13 games. Swindon 3, 10-man Bradford 3, and there's almost half an hour left.
Well, if we're and how do you break down a team that is that deep? Well, you have that little blend of being able to thrive within those tight spaces. They play around Bradford, patient enough, and then you're able, Amin takes a man on, is able to get on Smith, and Smith does well on left foot finish. And we did say we want to see more of Smith in terms of the imprint that he would put on the game. Here we are.
The corner is short. Cottrell, Amin back to right. Right can just float across in here. Freckleton's look. Right has it. Amin's in the corner of the box. Amin can look up, tries to curl in a shot, and that takes a flick off Kayla.
They go for it, right, heavily involved. Amin again.
Back to Cottrell here. Cottrell's out wide. Amin's just in space, looks a dart into the penalty area. Good run from Amin. Tries to chip the cross in for Shimanga. Walker gets there, grabs it quickly.
Again, great play from Amin. Turns and realizes he has a bit of space, and with 3 players around him, he says, "Let's just go for it. Let me."
11 versus 10, but you know, here against the league leaders, he's looked very. He breaks over halfway. Kayla's done well to slow him down, but Swindon keep going. Here's a lovely driving run from Amin to the edge of the area. Goes across the box with confidence. Lays this off to Cottrell. Cottrell's ball forward doesn't find Amin initially, but it takes a kind deflection back to the teenager here. Wide on the left-hand side. Lovely ball finds Glatzel. He can shoot with the left foot. It's just wide of the floats in the corner, and that's dealt with comfortably by Swindon in the end. Amin put under pressure here, tries to get it into midfield. He looked to be
like, you can count on one hand the moments in which Bradford have gone forward and had any run of play. You're expecting, but I'd say it's all the tougher for Bradford, who were in the trenches and like in the gutter in terms of trying to get themselves out. Encompasses, so to speak.
Cox teasing cross in from the left-hand side. Bradford have defended that well. Off a ball caught. In the memory here of all the mayhem, off a ball. Tries to come forward, does well, finds Amin. Amin tries to break past a couple of defenders. Got tackled really well.
Biding their time. Just trying to get those vital seconds to go on the clock as they find themselves nearer and nearer. And to be fair, Andrew, they've done well. Second half, they've done well.
All himself, Swindon with this double figure and beat hardly. Swindon have it in the final third. Cox curls in another cross on the left. Here's Smith, and it's 4-4. And Harry Smith powers in a header from the edge of the 6-yard box, and there was nothing Bradford could do to stop it. 4 each.
Cox Smith link up. That's what we were asking for, right? That's what Cox provides. He's got a wonder of left foot, and what we were putting him a lull. It was a bit quiet, and then suddenly Smith was able.
Football. Nice touch to Shimanga. Shimanga to Amin. Amin past one man, and Walker blocks the attempted shot at his feet.
Can you imagine? Great bit of feed from Amin there as well. Off the ball, by the way. He's looked like
another cross, maybe. Freckleton clips it in. It's not a bad ball. Oh, he's in, and he's in. Swindon lead by 5 goals to 4, and I think he's taken the faintest touch off the defender. Utter, chaotic, incomprehensible, delicious mayhem. Swindon 5, Bradford 4. Freckleton's ball into the box. Maybe it just came off the very toes of the defender. No one knows. No one can explain. No one cares. Swindon 5, Bradford 4. Bradford just hacked this ball forward. The referee blows his whistle. What a way to keep your unbeaten home record going. Swindon will not rationalise it. They will enjoy it. And at some point next week, they will sit down and watch the defending. But for now, They can revel in the madness.